Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning! Welcome to Love Mornings. This is the Love Ambassador Bullpen. Woo-woo! It is deep into February. Thank you for being my Valentine all month long. If you've been seeing my posts, I've been all over the human experience spectrum, from feeling my dad vibes, to feeling my festival flow vibes, to feeling my relationship transition vibes, to feeling my find a new place to live vibes. And tomorrow I start another group of the Pink Path, the coaching group I lead about twice a year. So excited for that. I am grateful for the sound of the ocean that I can hear in the background right now. So blessed to be experiencing the Pacific, the glory of the massive Pacific, anchoring, reminding me that the biggest of my problems is statistically zero compared to just a square mile of this epic force in front of me. Good morning, Sherry. Hello to you in Ibiza. Oh, this makes me so happy. If you are not friends with Sherry and Isabel, they are people who have been participants in the weekly or the daily gratitude circles in Zoom. They've met. They are now, Sherry has gone across the ocean to Spain, has been living there, and is now on an adventure with Izzy. And Izzy and Sherry are going to Ibiza. That sounds like a children's rhyme. Izzy and Isabel going to Ibiza. Sherry goes to Sherry Girl. And it makes me so happy that I get to witness these journeys that Isabel and Sherry have been going through over the last 2 years, and then get to see their adventures intertwine and go from this, at times in the last 2 years, we have been in this place of serious, just like survival, and so hungry for human connection and just, basic gratitudes of our plumbing and our roofs and our beds, and then to also get to celebrate people's gratitudes of adventures in Ibiza. So thank you for sharing that and letting us feel a little bit of the sympathetic joy of your adventure. Hello, Nibril. If you have questions about Pink Path, pinkpath.net has a bunch of information, and then you can shoot me a note. We are starting tomorrow at 2, so that would be like the cutoff time so that you can make sure that we are all on the journey together. It's only 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 Sundays, something like that. I'm not good with math. But it's no pressure. If you prefer self-guided learning, you can go to youtube.com/hugnation and find thousands of videos of the types of lessons and things that I talk about in the Pink Path. But it's just kind of on your own, as opposed to within a container and assignments and accountability and things. Good morning, Lisa in Dallas. Nice to see you again. What a perfect time to reconnect. I love you. Good morning. I am sure feeling good today. I recorded a little see you tomorrow video for the Pink Path people, and I feel like timing is just perfect for me. There's so much going on in my life. After 2 years of kind of stasis, of waiting in lockdown and stuff, I now have so many things in motion in my life, where I'm living, in my relationship, professionally, creatively. It's like, whee! And I'm also reading the Untethered Soul, which is helping me to release when I start to feel anxious and stressed. Not all the time, but sometimes. Hello, Kiffin. Good morning. Love to you. And hello, Carolyn. Nice to see you. Much love to you and your little ones. Hope you are thriving. And I hope your brokenness is healing. Good morning, Natasha. So wonderful to see you. Sending you and your little one and your family much love on this beautiful Saturday. So grateful for you. As you may have read, I am in relationship transition, and these times of transitions are ones when I have exceptional gratitude and appreciation for the women in my past. And so I am profoundly grateful for you and all your patience and inspiration. I love you. Natasha, grateful for a new caller. Well, cheers. Happy Saturday to you. Good morning, Dina. Hello to you on this lazy Saturday. And a reminder to everyone that the core objective of these love mornings is to remember that we are connected, that we are more alike than we are different, and to kind of, as you set your sails for the day, maybe a reminder to yourself of an aspect of who you are as a love ambassador. That's kind of, the core. Ooh, Dolphin! That's an omen. One of my practices that I teach in the Pink Path, and honestly, I'm not very tight-lipped with the things that I teach. You can go to YouTube. So there's going to be a lot of overlap with things that I'm thinking about in the Pink Path and that I'm talking about here over the next few weeks. It's just the nature. And I'm going to encourage Pink Path people to come here and share what we're going through and what we're learning, because I think it's good for everyone. But the core of everything is a kind of a personal manifesto of I am statements. These ideas of who do I want to be in the world, so that you start the day thinking that way. And for me, this practice is the basis of that. I want to be heading into my days with the idea that I am a love ambassador. And that helps me to meet the obstacles of the day with extra strength. Knowing that I am not alone helps me to have additional foundation. And it helps me to avoid the tendency that I have sometimes of being reactive and giving people the response that I think they want to an email or a request or whatever. I get in that people-pleasing kind of mode. But if I start the day going like, I'm an ambassador of love, or there might be specific things that I'm doing. Like right now, one of mine is I get behind my decisions so that I can recognize quickly when I'm spinning off into shoulda. No. I get behind my decisions. I'm an ambassador of love. I honor my time and resist mindless scrolling. Those are 3 that I'm really working on right now. And then I don't have to stress about what I do during the day. I focus on who I am. And that is the foundation of the Pink Path. Doesn't really lead anywhere. It gives you a focus on how to be and figuring out who that person is that you want to be, so that becomes your objective as opposed to an external goal. So like, I am not a business coach. I am not a hustle or productivity coach. I am a advocate for authenticity, which helps us to find our way to effortless purpose. Ta-da! Grateful for you too, Natasha. Good. Ooh, that's a little dolphin emoji. Nice. Yes. Powerful sea energy in this place that I am so lucky to get to spend some time with and in. Ooh, Lisa sent a package to a stranger in a group going through cancer and chemo. It felt so good, and you magnify that in my life. Thank you, Lisa. As I've been talking about lately in this week's Hug Nation, the YouTube video that I made, I continue to get these reminders that I'm the richest man in the world, and to be able to connect with you in this heart space, and to be inspired by you and inspire you, and I don't know if there is a better way to spend our energies than to act from our highest and inspire others to do the same. Not from a place of sacrifice, but from a place of joy. As you said, what did you just say? It felt so good, right? On some level, we know that service is the way to bliss, but it's hard sometimes to get out of the tendencies we have to protect and hoard, and but as we let go of our fist and we open it, we receive. Thank you for sharing that, Lisa. Cindy is grateful that I got to see a family of deer having a midday snack. You're feeling grouchy, and that was a reset. How I so love these digital windows let us to see into the world. And while I can look at a dolphin in the ocean, you can look at a deer in the snow or whatever your environment is. And as I'm looking at the midday sun, someone else can be enjoying the moonset on this round, spherical world. Right. We all want to be a little bit more brave and take a little bit more risks and stretch ourselves out beyond nights of Netflix. And it's hard because there's uncertainty, and there can be discomfort, and there can be awkwardness. But adventure and synchronicity can only happen when you head down a path of unknowns and take on these the road less traveled and the adventure. So bravo, Vesper. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for inspiring. I am trying to potentially make a trip to India and Nepal over the next few months, and I'm just like, it's kind of blowing my mind. Wherever you are, give yourself a squeeze. Hold on to this beautiful human form that you're inhabiting, and have some gratitude for the biology, the miracles upon miracles upon miracles of this self-healing machine. I personally have been witnessing this system function and heal and grow for 50 years. I don't think I own anything that has been functioning for 50 years. And the cells that make it up are all fresh since a decade ago, and yet somehow it's still me. But let's let go of trying to understand that and just be in awe. Be in awe of the gift of human experience that we're having, recognizing that as experiencing consciousness, that inherent in it has so much uncertainty and stress and anxiety and triumph and glory and love and all of it. And compared to the mind-boggling amount of space and matter in the universe, that we get to experience it consciously during this brief period of time. Woo! So let's be grateful for the times that we get spun out and stressed and concerned, because that is a gift. To be on this ride, to be having this adventure, and to be awake enough to be connecting to other people who are also appreciating this journey, recognizing that they too are awake at some level, and that this place of service, this place of connection is profoundly more valuable than any dollar amount or prestige or status that we might achieve along the way. And so as we sit in that place of absolute wealth, absolute richness, being aware of our human experience, being drawn to connection to other conscious beings, let's just allow ourselves a moment of gratitude for being midway on this wild journey together. And let's take a deep breath in and hold it at the top and squeeze and feel us all squeezing you as you send out a squeeze to us. And let it out. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all of you beautiful love ambassadors, thank you for being a part of this Hug Nation hug. I love you.